face to face in this trashy bar.
Welcome to Legacy Leaders Podcast. I'm Janice Elsley and I'll be your host. This is a podcast where heart-led leadership meets high-impact success. And today I want to ask you something deeply personal. When your time in leadership ends, whether it's a role, a business, or even a season, what will they remember about you, your title, or your impact? For me, that question hit hard years ago when someone I mentored said, "Janice, you made me feel seen in a way I've never experienced in a leadership role." That moment stayed with me because your leadership legacy, it's not built on resumes or KPIs. It's built on how people feel in your presence. Today, I'm guiding you through 3 powerful pillars to help you intentionally design your leadership legacy, starting right now. What is legacy? Let's start here. Legacy is often misunderstood. We think it's something we leave behind, something future-focused, but the truth is, legacy is how we lead now, not just what's written about you later. It's in every email you send, every hard conversation you have, every choice to listen, lift, support, or speak up. The best leaders I know are legacy-driven in the present tense. They don't wait for the perfect title or stage. They live with intention today so their impact endures tomorrow. Pillar 1, self-awareness. The first pillar in designing your legacy is self-awareness. You can't create lasting impact without understanding your own patterns, beliefs, and your blind spots. For years, I thought being a strong leader meant always performing, always fixing, always pushing through. But what I was really doing was hiding behind the mask of productivity. When I began leaning into mindfulness, human design, journaling, and feedback, I discovered where I was out of alignment. That awareness changed the way I showed up in every room. I would love for my listeners to do a quick exercise. I want you to think about the one thing that you want people to feel when they're around you. Write it down. That feeling, that's the soul of your leadership legacy. Pillar 2, continuous learning. The second pillar is continuous learning. Legacy leaders are never done. They're always growing. They read, they listen, they ask questions, and most importantly, they reflect. I've coached CEOs, founders, women in senior roles, and the most effective leaders are those who stay curious. They know that leadership is a lifetime classroom. So here's for journaling prompt for you. Where am I being stretched right now? And how can I lean into it instead of avoiding it? Because stretch equals strength, and evolution creates elevation. Pillar 3, purposeful action. And now, the third pillar. This is where self-awareness and learning turn into visible leadership. It's about living your values every day, not just listing them on your website or saying them in a speech. Purposeful action is leading the hard conversations with grace, being consistent even when no one's watching. Now, I want you to go away and do a little mini challenge. I want you to write 1-line leadership mission for me this week. I need you to put it somewhere visible, your laptop, phone, wallpaper, or your bathroom mirror. For example, I lead with clarity, compassion, and courage, leaving people better than what I found them. Let it guide how you show up every single day. Now, let's make this real. Here's your legacy task for this episode. I want you to do something with what you've heard. Write your legacy snapshot. Take 5 minutes today to write a short paragraph describing the legacy you want to leave as a leader. How do you want to be remembered? What impact do you want to make? How do people feel after interacting with you? Choose one aligned action this week, just one. It might be giving genuine feedback, making time for a teammate who's struggling, saying no to something that drains your energy, speaking up with honesty instead of staying silent. DM me the word legacy on Instagram at Harissa Business Partners and I'll send you my free Legacy Leadership Journal pack. Your legacy isn't an accident. It's a decision. And it's built in the moments where you choose to show up with heart, integrity, and intention. So I'll leave this with you. Leadership isn't just about what you do. It's about who you become and your legacy. It starts now. If this episode spoke to you, subscribe and leave a review. I'd love to celebrate it with you. Until next time, lead boldly, live fully. Your legacy is being written today. Thank you for joining me today.